Week 2 of the new Madden League. You dig what I'm saying? Going against the Cowboys. Sorry ass niggas. There you go.
Yes, I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold.
You know what I'm saying?
End zone. Watch me. Celebrate. I do my dance.
Offer Raiders, they should beat us.
Cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles.
You know what I'm saying? It's game time, motherfuckers.
Like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision be naming the big dials. I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash. Yes, I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin their plans. I do what I want. They do what they.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in
Boy,
Arlington,
fuck the Cowgirls.
the luxurious AT&T
Stadium.
Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment
I shouldn't have said fuck the Cowboys. They made me receive.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Jerry Jones were. This ain't AT&T Stadium. This is Jerry Jones Stadium.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Jerry Jones doing this shit.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway
Yes,
on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Which running back you got, my guess? Who's going to have a better night, LaShawn McCoy or Ezekiel Elliott? You got to go with Shady. Shady.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And an early, how do you do?
He said, maybe I got to go with Zeke, damn it. I'm crying. You just got to learn his defense. He's going to play on Jalen.
On 2nd and 11 now.
That's what he's going to mess up, though. I'm on that.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful.
Ain't nobody
too much double coverage. Might have a couple of them picked off. Little trouble thus far.
A little blitzy
blitz as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Don't do that.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Come here.
Find Dorsett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before.
Come on now, that's rush we talking about. You shifting that defense to the left.
That turns out to be 36 yards. This is McCoy. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get it. Feed the beast.
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now it's Wilson. And an alley to run. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there.
You think Russ about to have a good night? That's what I need to have a good night.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
He dropped
points
that
in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
Bro, that's so fake.
Down.
That's so fake.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy.
That's such a
half play of the drive.
He had a lead.
Coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
There you go, some really solid.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's McCoy. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
That's it right here. This the one, coach. This the one.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jalen Smith able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Throwing is Wilson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Greg Olsen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Where's my order?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
No wonder it's time. You got more yards than Shady.
But the main goal, get a couple first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Bobby!
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Do the Bobby.
Picked off by the
Do the
linebacker,
Bobby.
Bobby Wagner.
Do the Bobby.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC.
He did his research, though, on the defense, what to do on the defense.
He didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet his buddy said,
the quarterback, get that big
and everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That boy was freaky with that giant. You know what I mean?
Tough that one. Good for 24 yards.
Yeah. It was going to be rough. Sierra about to put it on him tonight.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every time you perform good, you're getting to put on you. He in that hole, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 98 rushing yards. She niggas like, damn, Russ. I got him. Watch this.
With Wilson.
Oh my God.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
I threw it too early.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
And boy,
This looked like a
Balling.
slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
We on that.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
Bro,
He was taken down
when
by
did the
Quentin
piece of her
Dunbar.
app stop, like, sending you, like, yeah.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, Quandre!
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
That's to the house.
And now off to the races, down the right
That's to the
side.
Quandre Diggs.
He's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book.
We
He read
live.
like a book and took it in for
We
6.
live,
If
bitch.
they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get
Oh,
another
shit.
shot
I
on
fucked
offense
up.
following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
It's all over America.
Now Elliott.
Most of them from like the northern parts
Pass
of
midfield,
Indiana,
just a
Ohio.
yard or 2 shy of the
all
40.
right
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I call that play a success. A nice
just call it
inside
telling me my
run
money
sets
back.
up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
I placed that shit like 45 minutes ago.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 22.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got the 1st down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
And a loose football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
In case you do need my
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I was handling full business. I looked up, bro, and drove the field on him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Second down and goal. Prescott, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Forced out to his left. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And it is incomplete.
Where my flag at, ref? Where my flag at? Bam, pass interference. Give me that.
Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, run that play. I'm already knowing what you're doing.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
BS.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Prescott from the gun. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper.
Come on, that's Bobby.
Wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
On that.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
I'm not worried. We on that. Press up on him. Press up on him.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good defense.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And this one is right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Can't run the middle. He crashed into the middle. Can't run to the outside because you got Vander each messing up people plays and stuff. And then Greg goes in the front with the block.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
You got Jalen Smith.
They get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. 10th carry now for McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
It's a run. It's too obvious. Way too obvious to run. You're not worried about that. It's a run.
Prescott now. Oh, Prescott stripped. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Prescott steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play, that's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, 47. Mike's 50, Mike's 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That one complete to Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Often on fumbles, you look at a guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
In for the Seattle touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
He already know what he want to do.
Turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 39, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. On first down, Elliott. 20.
No, not letting me switch to my players.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch
Are you serious? I was sitting right there.
Oh, my God. Those types of thoughts.
Madden on that
Then they
BS
have to
right
see
now.
how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboys.
Liz, let me call you back after this.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Are you serious?
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Where's the
13
magic,
yards
Liz?
and a first down, Cowboys.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Here's Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here we go.
Oh, my God.
And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a count.
So the conservative tackle just don't work anymore.
In for the score. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll find Metcalf. 23 yards the pickup there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
Well, they
don't
got a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown.
So conservative tactic just not working in this game. That's what I'm saying.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, tried to hit his back, unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Bro, Madden's not letting me throw the ball.
Down, just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right
Watch out, this nigga
at
about
the
to run up the
10-yard
middle.
line.
Right here.
Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
No matter what I run, when has Russ ever had to wind up to chunk a ball 10 yards? Never.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, are you serious?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Wilson being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's
I ain't gonna lie, good game, because I'm
Brad,
not.
I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they've got the hook up.
You got Ha-Ha Clinton Diggs guarding 2 niggas.
Wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a
Nigga
first.
wasn't even that cold in Alabama.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Look at that shit, nigga.
Across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Wide. Get wide. 66. 26.
They go down lead again.
I'm surprised he ain't break that one.
Football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 8.
That shit I'm talking about.
49-yard line, but no further.
I'm getting hooked
obviously
like
he
that.
is well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Motion. Here's a 47. 26. Right there. 54 Mike. No. 26. 54 Mike. 26. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
36 power.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. This complete to Lockett. 25 yards that time. 2 minutes left to
I'm
play
literally
this
mashing
football
X.
game here on
Come on,
EA
Madden.
Sports. So it's Seahawks.
How many more times I gotta break my button? Call her.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my God! Why did you stop running? Oh my God!
Chidobe with a pick and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Literally.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
This game was not equal.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
How is it that every other week I can get by with coming out like that?
To get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you got.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Pollard again.
Like, who the fuck is this nigga?
See parts, and there he goes. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 79 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Yvngchevvo21's with a pick. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that one will pretty much erase
Throw the ball away
any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened
No, I
during the
wouldn't
game.
even run it in.
So after it's over,
I'd
you
just
go to the
sack it.
film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is
You
not
need
a
to dump the
situation
rest
now
of
where
it.
you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what
You
they
need
do
about the
here.
first hit and launch your pass.
One last shot for Wilson. But his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Yvngchevvo21's with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy.
Somebody
in
said
the league,
Madden
and I said,
analogy
what do you
days
do
for
when the game's like this? You know, it's
Cause
pretty
niggas
much
gonna
over.
get
You
to
ready to go to the bench
hey,
and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
you ready to hit?
I want to stay on the field. I
You
might
ready
get
to
some
get on
stats.
this
I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Yeah,
Man, they just turned up on me.